What the heck, you guys? My internet just fully, like, shut off. Like, bruh. This is so infuriating. Okay. No, it's actually so annoying. 3 streams in one day. We're grinding. We're grinding. Okay. Hello. Dude, I died twice. I don't understand what is happening. They don't want me to find Reed Miller's treasure. No, literally. Low key. Guys, what if I like change to just a YouTube video poster? Because I'm like so tired of having stream issues, like internet issues on stream. Like stream dropping is probably one of the most infuriating things that like I've had to experience. You know? Oh yeah, true, noob. You like basically got it on lock. Okay, let's read the next one. And hope that we don't freaking die again. Actually. Inscripta Cognoscenti's feather. Okay. A feather as dark as night. It is said to be a keepsake from Reed Miller, the founder of the treasure hoarders. Back then, the pitch-dark muddy currents had not yet crept into the barren tundra, and even the poor and lowly could sleep peacefully, protected by the noble fae. But a life of dull toil lived without dreams cannot be termed as suffering at all. Everyone was assured a small reward for their labor, enough to stay warm. For the Tsar of all Snezhnaya had a merciful heart as vast as the icy sea, and was generous even to the small and short-lived. Besides, the noble princess understood the ancient wisdom that living in unbridled luxury could corrupt fragile mortal souls. Hence, they alone would not struggle amidst hunger and cold, for it was they who had to bear the sin of fullness for the sake of the people. That's crazy. Such compassionate wisdom, what paragons of virtue! The nobles and commoners alike sang praises to their ruler's holy name. Praise unto the master of all fae, who like a stern father had painstakingly established a hierarchical system of governance for all beings living through hardship. Hi and bye, Wolfo. See you later. But just as the pure white light cast deep shadows, the noble's good intentions were often lost on the foolish. And wherever a high wall was built to guard a treasure, those covetous of heart would always be tempted to steal it. In the days before the dark torrent that swallowed up all life arrived, the master of Elysium and Ravens barged into the theater of history. His name was Reed Miller, the man who would become the master thief renowned across the nations. No one knew where this master thief had come from, just as no one could uncover his true nature, hidden beneath the endless lies he spun. Perhaps to mock those dressed in the sacred white, or perhaps to rouse those living in festering hunger, poverty, and resentment, the man raised the emblem of the Black Raven. He gathered the forsaken and the despised, and preached bold blasphemies to the very first band of treasure hoarders. To the poor, to the hungry, to the cold, to the oppressed and the abused. To my brothers and sisters, all of you who have found your way here. If you have ever suffered injustice at the hands of fate, or if you have ever wept through the night for your neighbor's pain and suffering, if you too long for a refuge without fear, and if you too dream of a world where no tears are shed, then you too must break free of your chains and join us, your brothers and sisters. Let the dead bury the dead, and rise to build an Elysium for the hungry and the poor on the wealth of the high and haughty. Real Robin Hood vibes, you know? Thank you for the hydrate, noob. I appreciate it. I don't like that it keeps taking me out of this dialogue. I want to read the rest of them. Okay. Devokina Cognoscenti Sorrow. A timepiece long since stopped, it is said to be a keepsake from Reed Miller, the founder of the Treasure Hoarders. In the end, all fervent, noble, and futile dreams will dissolve like tears, like the countless fantasies born in the past, disappearing with the piercing cold wind. Whether born of true good intentions or the self-indulgent romantic fantasies, all paths lead to the same end. No one can escape a reality that falls short of their dreams, leaving their story to be edited by others. The prophesied ruler who never came to rule did not live to witness his Elysium, a place where all sorrows were swept away. His borderless dream world had become a thing for bandits to make sport of. The usurper, who never became the sacred heir, could not break the chains binding kin, leaving behind a maid, herself now left with nothing, to sing evening prayers in mourning beneath the nightingale's tower. The governor's adopted son, who never became a master thief, failed to save the life of the one he loved, and instead stole the false name of a forgotten commoner, pretending to be a hero who now posed no threat. But what did it matter? The world she longed for was simply one where everyone could laugh as they willed. Even if it was all an insubstantial, ludicrous falsehood, it was still proof that their dreams had come true. A fake is not worthless. Just like these tokens you found, even though they are but my counterfeit work, and not echoes surging within ley lines, they can still guide you to our great treasure. Since grandiose histories will only record the stories of the nobles, let me inscribe the names of the lowly in the way taught by she who heralds the new moon. As the one I love but cannot possess, once scolded, I have no profound thoughts, and this is but the mockery of a wretched wanderer, raised to the high heavens. Hey Makogaru, welcome in. I'm good. How are you? Also, hi Blazer. How we doing? How we doing? All right. Next. Weave Nexa Cognoscenti's Intoxication. These names are crazy. A goblet lavishly adorned. It is said to be a keepsake from Reed Miller, the founder of the Treasure Hoarders. A legend has it that once upon a time, the Master Thief's wineglass held the world's best wine. It is also said that it once also contained the filthiest, most bitter rock gut, as well as tears, that one might glean from the alleys. That was a time when the black bloody rain was slowly becoming a terrifying legend, when the torch forger had pleaded with Sanjaya's new mistress for amnesty for the borderlands. Perhaps out of gratitude for the Saritsa's mercy, the master thief no longer chased the wealth of nobles who had fallen from grace. Instead, he assumed countless identities, seeking to soothe the people's sorrows with song and wine. Legend has it that the master thief who took off his silver mask had a face as beautiful as any Snowland fae, and thus he moved through the banquets of the nobles with effortless grace, yet could lounge amidst plebeian revelry with easy abandon. Spinning the same electrifying legend for the two equally hollow and unremarkable sorts of people he encountered. Sing for this time of free-flowing wine, my beloved fae. Sing for the crown destined to rot, and for the name of the immortal thieves. Make off with all the tears of sorrow in the world, and kiss the gods with a mocking smile. Not for pleasure, not for authority, but for a lover's radiant joy. From lovers' whispered pillow talk to drunkards' agitated shouts, the tales of the thief extraordinaire enchanted all who heard them. So the legend grew, until the singer and the subject of the ode blurred into a single riddle, passed from poet to poet across wearisome nights. I've been alright, Blazer. Thank you for asking. I've been doing okay. Glad you've been doing good too. Hello, Zane. Welcome in. I'm doing okay. How are you? Excited for tomorrow. Gonna pull Varka and his weapon. What about you? Yes, I will be pulling for Varka and his weapon. I'm also very excited. I'm very excited as well. Can't wait for the update tomorrow. I'm not guaranteed for Flynn's. Oh no. Are you only going for Flynn's or Flynn's and Varka, Woni? Good luck though. I really hope you get them. I really hope you get that Flynn's. All right, last one. Shada Gemma Cognoscenti's mask. I'll pull when the patch drops. When the patch drops, I should be live. Okay. A cold mask that once concealed a true face. It is said to be a keepsake from Reed Miller, the founder of the Treasure Hoarders. No adornments grace the mask but for the frosty moonlight that dances across its pure silver facade. According to the tales that circulate in Nashatown today, the master thief once walked the world without a disguise, free and tall. It was only after the cold gibbet in front of the royal court failed to take his life that he began wearing the silver mask that might have covered his handsome face forevermore. Had he not taken it off once more, and for good, after the pitch-black calamity swept the borderlands. Over the centuries, countless rumors have circulated about the reason behind the Master Thief's actions. Some say he did what he did to keep himself safe from the relentless searches that swept through Snezhnaya, while others say that he wore a mask to hide certain marks that had been left on him by the executioner. Some tales claim the Master Thief put on the mask after growing weary of the love or hate of the madding crowd, that his close shave with death had left him a changed man, taciturn and sparing with his words. No matter the truth, the Master Thief's silver mask has become his symbol, and combined with the spectacular heist of countless treasures at the Borderland Governor's Palace, its legend has become as golden rain to the poor, nourishing their sleep with countless lovely dreams. You once prayed to the gods, to your masters, but none answered your wails. That is because the gods are just as helpless. Just like us mortals, they are trapped in the mortal world beneath the moon. They cried out in horror and despair, but none heard them. Brothers, the gods can save no one. Like us, they couldn't even save themselves. All we could do was take pity on each other. The thief who wore the silver mask held the gods in open contempt, scorning the empty fame that the nobles vied for so desperately. To the taciturn thief, both the Northland Tsar and the Mistress of the Frost Moon deserved his contempt and silence equally, until that rush of moonlight poured from the high tower, incinerating both the silver and the resolve reflected in her eyes. Yeah, when the patch drops, when the moment it comes, yeah. It'll be like probably like 10 my time it should drop, 10 or 11, something like that. Remiller be like, don't look at me, I'm too handsome. That's crazy. Having got to finish my Durin's build with a new artifact. Oh, nice. 100 crit rate, 206 crit damage. Yeah, that's really good. That's really, really good. Nice. Very nice. I don't think my Durin build is that good right now. This looks so cool. It looks like he's excited. With the glowing starry eyes. Guys, before we go down here and continue the quest, I have to run to the bathroom, okay? Really quick bathroom break, and then we'll continue with the quest. Be right back.
I don't sing for anyone in particular. Still, if someone stops to listen, I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. OST here is so nice. I really love Columbina's idle animations. Columbina, my free-to-play friendly queen. Alright, let's jump in. Enter the treasure site. Find a way to open the door and leave. Oh? going on down here? Oh, hello. He disappeared in the blink of an eye. That's where I came from. Yeah, okay. Hey, guys. Why are they glowing like that? Oh, these ones dip too. What the heck? They don't want to be friends? Okay. Ooh. Gold is noble and silver bright, but which metal would truly please the iron-faced gatekeeper's sight? As the saying goes, like calls to like, so perhaps the answer is already cut and dried. A line of tiny text is written in the corner of the notice, easy to miss if one isn't paying attention. And if all else fails, winning by brute force still makes you the hero. Paimon, does it make any sense? Doesn't make any sense of this. It's definitely silver. Which one opens the door? Wasn't there some sort of hint on that notice? Yeah, it's definitely silver. Let me grab this stuff first, though. Sorry, guys. Mama was barking at somebody outside. Wouldn't it be silver? Metal key, golden key. I'm going to say silver key. I'm thinking, like, silver because of his mask, but... Purple guy is crazy DPS check. Wait, do you have any of the, like, lunar DPS characters, Asian Invasion, or no? I want to try it, the silver key. Wait, what does it say, though? Okay. Despa only semi-built. Build them! Build them! Let's try silver. Maybe it is iron, though, because maybe it's an iron door. Oh, they hate me. Or a metal door. Oh, it is iron. Why was it? Okay. Okay, that's valid, Asian Invasion. It's almost like an iron coin. Its pattern doesn't match to the other iron coins. I didn't get to read that fast enough. Let me read the description of the strange coin. A coin that resembles a common iron coin, though it may be a different variant. It's got a triangle on it.
Would you like to go moon gazing? You can sit in my rocking chair and admire the view. Or
hey
you
guys,
can go to the moon and gaze down at Tefat. Whatever you prefer.
give me my carrot. It dug up an explosive barrel. This is getting super dangerous. Just blew everything up. Dang, have you crafted any pieces at all? Asian Invasion or no? Within this little plot, both danger and luck are found. To tell the fake from real, look where the strange rock lights the ground. A line of tiny text is written in the corner of the notice, easy to miss if one isn't paying attention. The main gate is locked down hard, so don't bother trying until the skies fall apart. What the heck? Not my will? Oh my god. Surely it can't be that bad, right? Wait, are you doing dire? Or fearless? Pablo, thank you for the gift of sub to Asian Invasion. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm fearless? No way. No, right, JD? I wish I could go to the moon. Imagine. Should we just break them all? Or, like, dig on all of them? Low-key, I kind of want to. Oh, okay. Sorry. My fault, bro. Where you going? Oh, shit. I didn't even realize that was there. Maybe I should look up. Okay. Alright, let's break them all anyway. Just for the stuff. Oh, hello.
Wait.
Think I'm doing something wrong? What team are you using? Oh! Okay, that was rude. Oh, Oh,
They
chest!
call this a pleasant surprise, right?
I personally, like, I think I used a Nefertiti on that boss. And I ignored the little guys completely. And I just went for the main guy. And I managed to do it. Maybe try that. Like, I did Nefer, Aino, Lauma, and I think Kuki on the last slot. Just to, like, for safety purposes. And I didn't go for the little guys at all.
You keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Oh my god, hi Jaden. Depression? Real. How are you? I hope you're doing okay. Can these guys get out of here? Oh, something I left Genshin and when I came back 2 years later, my teapot designs are removed? Wait, what? Wait, I totally missed you saying that. Hold on. Let me do column unit E and AFK and read what you said. Wait, how could it remove all of your designs? What the heck? Dude, that's messed up.
You keep them.
I would be
I
so
no
sad.
Need offerings.
It would be so sad. Good night, noob god. Take it easy. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. Sleep well, sleep well. Good night. Oh wait, I missed some artifacts over here. Yeah, if you have lunar damage, just, yeah, say fuck it to the little birds. You don't need them. You don't need them. Oh. It's almost morning. Bedtime. Night. Yo, can they chill on my girl? Fuck.
You keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Anything else on here? Nah, we're good. Okay. I just had to make sure. Yeah, I completely ignored the birds with an effort team. Working too hard, but we're getting there. Hope you're good. I'm doing all right, Jaden. Thank you. I appreciate you. I glitched big masterpieces, floating cities and rivers running through them, and I heard some patch fix the glitch bugs. Oh, that's fucked up. That's messed up. Hi, Bacon. Hello. 6 a.m. is too late. It is. Good night, or good morning, but good night. Oh, it's an iron key, but it has like a red glow to it. Oh. How you doing, Bacon? How was your weekend? Xiaomi, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Hello. Oh. We fell through the ground. What does it say? Oh. Wait, I got a tutorial pop up. The greedy weasel thieves are lured only by the tinkling of iron coins. Pick up an iron coin and throw it at the fleeing weasel thieves to make them stop in their tracks. I will try my best. Okay. The stubborn weasel digs the dirt, its hurried form unseen. The key is given darkly where the moving shadows screen. Let clanging iron coins fall and halt right at its feet. A forceful claim may yet yield a bounty sweet. A line of tiny text is written in the corner of the notice, easy to miss if one isn't paying attention. The little ones have picky taste, so use what they like to tease out their trace. Not the rhymes. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, that was a bad throw, guys. Hold on. Not this one. I'm doing all right, Xiaomi. Thank you for asking. I ran out of coins. Wait, what's going on over here? Mysterious meat. Fresh chunk of meat that seems to be radiating an enigmatic aura. Wonder what it'll taste like. What the fuck? And an aged pine cone as well. An old seed that's long past fresh. Even in desperate times, it's probably not a good idea to eat. And there's a scribbled letter on it. Yehoda, I knew you would come back. By the time you read this letter, I'll already have departed for where I belong. Don't worry, I made peace with it long ago. At the very least this time, it's my decision. That pendant, necklace, I'm sorry, I can't remember. My mind's becoming more and more muddled, and I can barely hold this quill. As for the stuff I left with the Adventurers Guild, it's yours. Whether you want to return it to its rightful owner or keep it for yourself is up to you. Yehoda, even though I'm not your friend and you're not mine, I'm glad that you came here to speak with me. I wish you the best and that you're always the one calling the shots, no matter what. And that's all I have to write. People like us don't have stories worth leaving behind. Run on ahead, Yehoda, and run fast. Take nothing with you except yourself. What the heck? It's Yehoda's letter when you collect enough info? I am ready for Varka. Well, mentally, yes. Primogemly, not necessarily, but I'll make sure we get there. How about you, Shalmi? Are you pulling? Are you pulling for him? Joke, welcome in. Hello. Yes, I am pulling Sandes. Yes, yes. What about you? Interesting. Wait, let's place the mysterious meat. It actually brought the key. Thank you, Sandes. Kind of want to. Wait, why not? Oh, because Primo-less. That makes sense. Not interested in next characters? That's valid. That's valid. That's valid. He looks like a lot of fun, though. He looks like a lot of fun to be in. Alright, is there anything else here? I think we're good. Okay. Hey, guys. Oh. We won't need to take any more commissions from the Adventurers Guild. Let's go take a look. Elysium's final treasure. I love the lighting in here. The way it's shining through like that. Guaranteed for Varkan. I'm at 11 pity. Pray for me. Prage. I hope that everybody that's pulling gets super lucky. It's honestly deserved for Varka Oneers IMO. It is deserved. I want to go up there. So, I want to use the compass to make sure that I don't... Another Weasel Thief statue. Yeah, the same one as before. If only we had another couple of special iron coins, why don't we take a look around? Oh, there's also a note plastered to the side as well. So many freaking coins. Holy. Oh, wait. I can't really go much farther here. I just want to look around the whole place. Make sure I don't miss anything. Even though it's saying there's only one chest and it's up there. But you know I have to take a little look around anyway. Okay, I'm going to climb up here. Hi, Tones. How are you? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hello. You got it, girly. Okay, Brahe's notes. The arrangement of the treasure vault is pretty much complete. Without the help of these little weasel friends, I'd have no idea how to transport so many iron coins here without anyone noticing. So, to commemorate their service and hard work, I'll call these little critters Weasel Thieves and grant them the title of official treasure hoarders from now on. Just kidding. If Miss Alia knew in the afterlife that I was giving wild weasels such absurd names, she'd probably jump right out of the Pillar of Emblem and beat me up. There's no way I can call them that. Unless, of course, I were to write poetry in the future and fail to come up with any other name, or if no other name would make the rhythm and meter work. I have to say, Father had a real eye for hiding secret funds. This place is so well concealed that not only would it be unlikely for anyone to stumble upon it, even wild weasels would have a hard time squeezing in here without guidance. It's such a pity that his foresight has only ever extended so far. Even when Rotwang used him up to the hilt, he never harbored the slightest suspicion. Ultimately, the secret funds he hid here back then, I can't read anymore apparently, you guys. Ultimately, the secret funds he hid here back then were only stolen because those two old geezers, Avrelian and Sylvester, came snooping around and coaxed the words out of me. By Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, I was only 5 years old. Two young men playing good cop and bad cop, using both carrot and stick to get a 5-year-old to talk. What normal human could come up with that? Actually, forget humans. What normal fae, djinn, seelie, specter, lockfolk, phantasm, or whatever creature would even think of this? Sacred heirs of the Frostmoon Scions, indeed. What rotten, immoral behavior. Father chewed me out for 3 days afterwards, and even the Petrichor vacation I'd been promised got washed out. Petrichor mention? That said, that place got washed out later too. What's more infuriating is that when I brought this up to Sylvester a while ago, he actually claimed he couldn't recall how he deceived me back then. Just that Aurelian claimed to want the children to lead better lives. I completely understand their thoughts and actions. Return all the wealth Father had plundered to those poor children. It was the right thing to do. But really, did they have to do it through me? Was I really the sole avenue through which a breakthrough could have been made, gentlemen? Besides, and Sylvester probably doesn't know this, the secret funds they stole, pretending to be chivalrous outlaws who robbed the rich to help the poor, were back in Father's coffers in less than 3 days. Several times the original amount, extorted from other sources. Those self-important profiteers can always rake in wealth without lifting a finger, while the venal sycophants who surround them twist into proof of their master's innate diligence and wisdom. No one could become that rich otherwise, surely. The game of robbing the rich to feed the poor only adds weight to the shackles of the impoverished. As Miss Alia's terrifyingly gloomy sister once told me, no matter how pure the water of goodwill, if it falls on soil poisoned with malice, seeds of evil are the only things that will grow. Aurelian probably realized this eventually, but his Elysium, no matter how firmly he believed it existed on Earth, remained much too far from those truly suffering in poverty. After all, how can someone who has never known a moment of kindness, someone constantly insulted and harmed, be expected to believe they should love their neighbor, or even their enemies? Neither Aurelian nor Miss Alia had ever answered that question. They were both kind people who imagined people to be better than they really were, believing that virtues and ideals could overcome the evil bred by circumstance. Unfortunately, I am just a selfish nobleman, and I lack their kindness. I suspect Aurelian felt the same. After all, in his eyes, there has probably only ever been one truly kind noble in this world. The things I've witnessed leave me unable to hold such idealistic confidence in human nature. It's barely been a decade since Miss Alia's sacrifice, and those bandits who scattered like frightened birds and beasts have already begun brazenly misusing Aurelian's words to justify their atrocities against the innocent. Whether it's wandering merchants barely scraping by or overworked laborers starving for their next meal, anyone could be branded a lackey of princes or a traitor who betrays his brothers and neighbors, and therefore ripe for their noble robbery. Those who came before overcame evil with noble ideals. Now, the bandits who claim to be their successors wave the same banner, declaring that anyone who opposes them is an enemy of those noble ideals, thus embodying the very evil that was once defeated. I can send the bandits who committed atrocities in the name of Reed Miller and oppressed the laboring poor to the Eye of Krati, where they'll sleep with the fishes for good. In fact, I've already done so. But what about after I die? Who can guarantee that those once noble ideals won't be twisted into crimes even I can't imagine? Al-Akmar could not guarantee it. Irenaeus could not guarantee it. Sri could not guarantee it. The noble lords of Mondstadt aristocracy failed to guarantee it. Nor can the Frostmoon Scions guarantee it. And some so-called master thief Reed Miller will surely fail to guarantee it. Evil comes from humanity as naturally as honey from a hive. I'm neither Aurelian, nor Sylvester, nor Miss Alia, who enchants me so. I cannot place all my hope in human nature the way they did. I don't want the name of Master Thief Reed Miller to fade into history, forgotten by all. What's more, I don't want that name and the ideals it once stood for to be twisted by future villains and reveled by the public. Hence, there's only one solution I can think of. Let these so-called ideals be buried by history. Let us smother them beneath countless contradictory, absurd, laughable yet irresistible stories, until every trace of meaning is worn away and only a sweeping legend remains. This way, anyone who commits evil in our name will never be mistaken for a serious idealist. Rather, they shall be dismissed as childish dreamers drunk on romantic tales. Greed always outlasts ideals. At least that's what I believe. As long as the tale of the great treasure continues to be told, there will always be gamblers dreaming of making a fortune overnight, repeating the name of the master thief Reed Miller endlessly. Better a harmless name, one that lets the poor laugh from the heart, one that gives them just a little more courage to face tomorrow, than a banner that villains would seek to claim. If the rebels of some future age truly need a new banner, they'll find a hero who belongs to their own time. And whatever that hero's name may be, it should never be Master Thief Reed Miller. Hidari, welcome in. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I'm not sure when the drip marketing will be, Tones. They've been switching it up a lot over the last year or so, so I'm not really sure. A Midnight, welcome in. Been watching your playthrough vids and I'm loving them. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome in. I hope you've been doing really well. Thank you for stopping in the stream. Hello, hello. Welcome in. We are currently doing the Reed Miller quests right now. I'm not far into it at all, I don't think. I actually don't know how long it is, like in totality, but yeah. Alright, let's hop over. We gotta look for some strange iron coins. Can I interact with this at all? I need 2 more. There's also another note over here. Can I read it? A message from the legendary thief Reed Miller. To you, my esteemed guest who has gathered all the proof of the Cognoscenti. If you're reading this note, it means that you've successfully solved my puzzle. Congratulations. Well done. Now, the legendary great treasure you're looking for is right in front of you. You're welcome. Please enjoy yourself. These unclaimed riches are the spoils due to the Cognoscenti. However, as the founder of the treasure hoarders, I would like to give you one more piece of advice. No matter who you are, exposing mountains of wealth to the light of day, flaunting it in pursuit of glory and vanity, thereby attracting the envy and covetous eyes of countless onlookers, it's not a wise move. Please take these treasures, which belong to you alone, away quietly. Then remove this note and pretend you never found anything. Let people believe that the proof of the Cognoscenti still lies scattered across every corner of this continent, waiting to be gathered by those fortunate few chosen by fate. Let the story continue to circulate. Let those who dream of sudden riches continue their hard work. This way, the wealth you've obtained after countless trials will sit much more safely in your hands. Master Thief Reed Miller. Honestly, good plan. What do you think about the limited Chinese New Year outfit in Miliastra? It's so cute, but it's expensive. I think it's really, really, really cute as well, but it's not something that I'll be getting personally. But I think it's really nice. A lot of the Miliastra like outfits I really, really like, but I just can't justify, you know, actually pulling for them, you know? Hey guys, got any coins? Ooh, what's over here? Oh, the second of Brahi's notes. I never imagined that someone would find the treasure vault just 3 weeks after I'd set it up. What surprised me even more was that I actually recognized the person. I never thought I'd run into him here. Dmitry Dubrovich Sukotin. Sukotin? I don't know. Trusted aide of the Grand Duke Filipov, 3rd class military officer, chief instructor of the Snezhnayan Royal Military Academy. If I remember correctly, he was promoted to this position the year Aurelian enrolled, occupying said cushy lucrative position until the Conrian disaster. He would even host foreign dignitaries occasionally, such as the commander-in-chief of Fontaine's Great White Armada, the Grand Master of Mondstadt's Knights of Favonius. In short, he was a real show-off. Wow. Okay. According to official records, he had long since died alongside His Majesty the Tsar, sacrificing himself for the nation. Not that this is anything new. Even Aurelian once appeared as deceased in the records. One can always rely on the unreliability of Snezhnaya's civil system. What surprised me was that the old man before me seemed almost entirely different from the spirited, haughty, and overbearing officer I once remembered. I don't know what he endured, but he looked far more gaunt and aged than his years. The moment he saw me, his first instinct was to draw his sword and strike. Luckily, I reacted in time, parrying his blade with Aurelian's gauntlet and shouting his name. He froze for a moment, muttering incoherently for a while. It was as if he hadn't used human speech in ages. Finally, he forced out his first phrase, asking who I was. Hey Naota, welcome in. How we doing? I read somewhere that they're going to add voice chat for Miliastra. They are. They are indeed. Yes, Snezhnaya is going to be hype. Also, hey Naota, welcome in. Lore Master? No. I just like to read the stuff, though. I'm down for another interlude, also. Yeah, I would definitely be down for that. We need to see Dainsliff again. I want all the Miliastra skins from the banner, +1 Skirk, +1 Escoffier. Holy crap, Bijou. Good luck. I like the Miliastra skins, too. They're really cool. Or the outfits, I guess you should say. Like the Greek-inspired ones. They're really cool. Is it a good idea to implement voice chat? I have no idea. I really don't know how it's going to be. But I don't know. Maybe it'll be fun? I'm not sure. I think it'll probably be more akin to like the Roblox lobbies if I had to guess, but I don't know. Okay. I spent a long time talking with the old man. He said he no longer remembered me, but he remembered my father's name, of course. He'd abandoned his own noble title and name long ago, choosing instead to spend the rest of his life protecting the children at the borderlands, those homeless children wandering through wastelands. At first, I thought he built a shelter. I didn't realize the children had never even seen him. He slew the wicked villains who sought to harm them out of their sight. As for why he did it, what truly happened in Conria, and how he ended up in Nodcry, he refused to say. Naturally, I didn't press further. The old man had absolutely no interest in treasure, and hadn't even heard of the rumors I spread about the great treasure. He simply felt that something was off about this place, suspected it was a slaver's camp, and, following his instincts, stormed in with the intention of taking me out on the spot. After I finished explaining the thought process behind the treasure vault, the old man fell silent for a moment. He said that if a student had proposed such a ridiculous scheme back when he was chief instructor, he would have thrown it straight back and ordered them to start over. As for now, he didn't finish speaking, simply leaving in silence. The old man's right. If someone else were to stumble in here the same way, guided by nothing but sharp instincts, then this entire plan would be pointless. I need a way to make this place nearly impossible to find, yet draw people towards more attainable goals. I've got an idea, but first I need to talk to Isla, and see if she's willing to help me. She probably would. After all, turning the story of Master Thief Reed Miller into the proof of Cognoscenti, at least that's what I'll call it for now, would also serve as a tribute to Miss Alia. You too, Bebop? Dang. Yeah, we're doing the Reed Miller quest right now, and there's definitely lots of reading. But I am not mad about it one bit. Maybe, oh, I see the chest up there. I need coins, man. Alright, let's go up. Hi, Faku. Welcome in. How we doing? Yeah, I mean, I think it might be a bit, messy for sure, but we'll see. Yeah, they posted a tweet yesterday about guidelines and stuff, so I didn't read it though. All right, let's take a second to look at Bloxy's Z-Buy real quick. I got you. Okay, here we go. All right, level 95 C6 Z-Buy with 2600 defense, 148 EM, 63.3 to 292.4 crit ratio, and 122.7 energy recharge. Weapon is her signature level 90 R2. Another R2 signature on a C6 Z-Buy today. That's the second one. And then 4-piece Night of the Skies Unveiling. Crit rate, crit damage, HP percent, and energy recharge. Really nice flower. Okay, even though you got an HP percent roll, it's still really good. Crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, energy recharge. Nice crit stats on the feather too. Yeah, that's really good. Really good. Defense timepiece, crit rate, HP, defense, and crit damage. Beautiful. And then a defense goblet, EM, crit rate, crit damage. This is over 40 CV, right? Yeah? Wow. I think the feather might have been really close too. Maybe not quite, but still really good. I'm not doing the math. And then a crit damage circlet, 17.5% defense, crit rate, EM, and HP. This is a really good circlet for her. She is C6 again, and she is 9, 13, 13. She's double crowned. Really nice. Really nice. Oh, thanks, B-Bob. Same to you. Started the last Archon quest that's out right now. Nodcry's been so good. I love Nodcry's story. It's really fantastic. I hope you enjoy the Archon quest. How do you get crit rate? Is it genuinely just luck? Yeah. Yeah, you gotta get some nice crit stats on your artifacts, like Boxy over here. Gonna reroll the flower once Stygian resets. Valid. She's looking really cracked though, regardless. Also, hey Ninja, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good, Godsword. How are you? Oh my god, DPS Columbina is so based. I need to refill my water. Yeah, DPS Columbina is so based, IMO. She looks really good, Bloxy. really good. I'm always jealous. Your character builds are always really solid. Damn, dude, we gotta check all of these peaks. There's all these notes. Okay, wait. I read his notes 1 and 2, but did I miss 3 somewhere? Right? Or wait. The first one was over here, right? The second one was over here. Or am I miscounting and I actually did read the first 3? Let me double check. No, this was 2. I don't want to read out of order if there's a third one around. Let me go check that. Okay, I got a coin. Let me just double check. Yes, the gym wasn't bad this time around.
Yep.
I heard that the next one is gonna be a bit easier. Like a bit less HP or something. Which is, I think is really funny. Oh, maybe it's over here? No, I don't want to investigate the statue right now. No, that's the one I read. This is where we started. Oops. Okay, I'll go back for that chest afterward. Hey, Walker. How we doing? Welcome in, welcome in. I want to go up here. Okay, don't let me forget that there's... Oh, wait. I think there's one I have to read here. I could have swore I just saw a sparkle. Am I just seeing things? Fuck, I think I might be seeing things. Shoot. It's like super dark up there too. Okay, there's definitely that one, but that was 4. I want to find 3. Oh, another like Skirk one? Can I climb through here? No. Yeah, Skirk team time again. I feel like I'm so bad with Skirk teams, though. 100% a skill issue on my part. Yeah, I'll go down there afterward. I guess I'll just read the 4th one. But I can't find a 3rd, and it's gonna bother me. Do any of you guys remember if there was a 3rd one that I'm just missing? Like, I mean, his, like, number 3 of his notes. I found 1, 2, and now this is 4. Just keep going? Okay. I guess there's no 3. We're skipping. We're skipping. Or I'm gonna read out of order. And we find the 3rd one in the quest or something. I don't know. Alright. Sylvester's departed in the end. This should be the last time I return here to pen notes. I was planning to burn everything I'd written before, but after burning half of it, I thought about it and gave up on the endeavor. Better to leave something behind, because apart from this, there's really nothing else. In accordance with his own wishes, his funeral was remarkably quiet. The handful of lightkeepers he trained personally shed no tears for him, which is understandable. If I could live to his age, free from illness and disaster, returning peacefully to the earth, I wouldn't want others to weep for me either. Besides, lightkeepers are well accustomed to parting with the dead. Isla didn't come to his funeral. I assumed she had no idea, so I made a special trip to Hisi Island. The place had been nearly demolished, with only the central Grand Temple and the tower to the north remaining. Her maid, whose name I cannot recall, though I remember Isla saying that she was an adopted orphan from foreign lands, spoke to me timidly, saying that the Lady Moonchanter had long known of my coming and was aware of the lightkeeper's affairs. She had no intention of seeing me and asked me to leave. If she doesn't want to see me, so be it. Not that there'd be much to say if we did meet anyway.
Yep.
Okay. Let me continue with the coins. Oh! Hello.
Wayne, 3 moons converge.
Begone, Shadow of Darkness! I'll let everyone on me!
Yo, not the little weasels. Why can't I swap to... Oh, no. I thought my internet was failing. Maybe it did fail. Are you guys still here? I couldn't swap to ZY at first, so I got worried for my internet. Or are we here, chat? Or did we die? Yes? Okay, cool. I got scared. I'm traumatized. Alright, let's head up. We dead? I would cry. Like, I think I would actually crash out. Okay. Yo, this is mad cool. Okay, but low key, it being upside down is kind of reminding me of the chasm. Why a ship? Who cares? A great treasure could be aboard. The suspense is killing me. Wow, it's so shiny. Schrodinger's chat. Are any of us really here? Stop. Don't make me go through this philosophical way of thought. I'll die.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right?
Interesting. Can I take a look around? Dude. Okay. The money is gone. Okay, here's the third one. Okay. Rumors about proof of the Cognoscenti have been spread. Once people know that a key exists, they won't go out of their way to find alternative means of entry. All I have to do now is fabricate a few tales of treasure hunters who tried to take shortcuts but came up empty-handed, then spread them under the names of Brahe the Bard and Grand Duke Trubetskoy. That should be more than enough to convince future generations of the necessity of seeking the proof of the Cognoscenti. Like his greedy father, the new Grand Duke of Trubetskoy heard rumors of the treasure and schemed to seize even the gifts the master thief had left for the poor. And what magnificent treasure it was! More splendid than the gold of Hisi, more dazzling than the silver of Keitsgrad. Even the flesh and blood of the Lord of Geo could scarcely measure its worth. Such was the vast hoard of iron coins that the master thief left behind, wealth enough to shake the very economy of the northern lands. Wait, that's not right. If I were to list the treasure's contents outright, some people would lose interest. Such was the treasure that the master thief left behind, wealth enough to shake the very economy of the northern lands. Even a bard with such nimble lips and silver tongue as I could scarcely recount it in full. Alright, that'll do. And lastly, I'll spin something about how the new Grand Duke Trubetskoy was effortlessly bested by the master thief's companion, a beauty known as Wagtail. As long as it's written in a sufficiently dashing manner, I'm sure Miss Alia wouldn't mind. Look, it mentions Brahe over here. Looks like he was the one who made these records. So iron coins were really the currency here back in the day. That means a mountain of these things could truly be called a great treasure. If only we'd come here a few hundred years ago, we'd be rich. But iron coins aren't worth much more these days. As they say, value lies in scarcity. Exactly. So if we can find this prototype iron coin he wrote about, collectors are sure to go crazy for it. Paimon bets we could get a pretty penny for that one. Too bad we don't know where it's buried. Are we really supposed to dig up this whole place by ourselves? We'll get a dressing down from the Black Barrel Hag if we don't. Oh yeah, you're right. You mustn't get on the wrong side of her. You might be able to handle her attacks, but Paimon will have to fly far, far away. And speaking of the Black Barrel Hag, now that Paimon has seen Brahe's notes and all these iron coins, she finally understands why that old lady wants to bring back the good old days. To her, those days must have been the real Elysium. Paimon thinks we're living in a pretty wonderful time too. You and Paimon and all the friends we've met on our journey, this is our golden age. That's probably how Tolfin feels as well. He chose not to share the full history of the treasure hoarders with us because he didn't want us to bear the weight of expectation. It looks like this adventure ends here. Getting all 5 proofs of the Cognoscenti wasn't easy, and Paimon knows it was far from a fruitless journey, but she can't help feeling a little disappointed. By the way, why do you think the ship is here? Perhaps it sank under the weight of a greed it could not bear. Maybe it's a ship of dreams that ran aground before it ever set sail. That must mean this is the treasure hoarder's secret dock. Hundreds of years have passed now, and the local geography's changed. Paimon figures it's probably never going to get the chance. That's such a shame. Even though the ship is hundreds of years old, it still looks almost new. Traveling would be much easier if we had a boat as big as this, don't you think? I'll be the captain, and Paimon, you can be the chief mate. Aye, aye, Captain. Tying the jib to the mizzenmast and raising the port side anchor to the load line, Captain. How convincing is Paimon's chief matiness? Come on, take the helm and let's set sail. Imagine. Maybe we're all in another space that was created by Asmodee and we're all creations of Rhine-Daughter. Yep. True, true, and true. You may all just be GPT bots for all you know. I would cry. I would be so sad. Imagine. Also, Walker, thank you for the hydrate. I really need to get new water. Mine is basically empty at this point. What is going on? What the heck? Okay. Sorry. At least we are not consumed by the abyss yet. Yet. Grasp the helm. Uh-oh. Oh, hello. Bounty Island's just up ahead. Nothing about it looks particularly special from here. Relia, I'm still not happy about this. I mean, the treasure here's been marked by the governor. If we take it... Don't worry, we still have a few more days before the drill's over, and by the time the governor notices, we'll already be in Snezhnogrod. No one will think, ah! It's not bothering me. What if he ends up on the hook for telling us where the treasure is? Who? Oh, you mean that Brahi kid? What do you care? He's had his fair share of the honey brewed for the few. And I haven't? I gotta read fast, guys. What are you talking about? You and that kid are nothing alike. If you were on the same side as them, you wouldn't. Don't worry about him. He'll be fine. He might be adopted, but he's still the governor's son. Besides, he's young. No one's gonna give him any trouble. I hope you're right. Bro! Huh, so this is what Bounty Island looks like. I guess it really does live up to its name. These are just two little guys. Okay, am I out of, like, speaking really fast jail? I think I am. What are we gonna do with the loot? Same as usual? Though if we're taking it back to Snezhnogrod... Wait, hold on a second. Oh, fuck, I wanted to go back and read that one line that I missed. Oh, let's go, Bebop! Congrats! Congrats, congrats. Gets lasered by Renova. GG. What if the abyss is located under the deep sea? I knew I was afraid of the deep sea for a reason. Okay. Why not give it to the kids on the streets? I ran into them a few days ago while out on patrol. That kid with the conch shell struck me as a smart one. They'll know what to do with the treasure, and who best to share it with. Suits me. Let's do it your way. But compared to the treasures on display in the governor's palace, these little trinkets are hardly even worth the bother. Even in a backwater like this, those arrogant fools still indulge in their outrageous extravagance. Their shiny facade can't hide the fact that they're already rotten to the core. Have you seen it yet? This place is no different from Snezhnogrod. Are we really supposed to fight to protect people like this? And protect them from those we have no quarrel with? The unseen, the downtrodden, the despised? I understand your anger. There's not much we can do. There's not much we can do right now, but sooner or later, we have to upturn the status quo, to weed out the corruption root and stem. I must rise to the top by any means necessary. I count myself lucky to have ended up fighting by your side, Sylvain, but I often find myself looking back to where I came from. It's a place my brothers and sisters remain, where they continue to endure hardships that they should never have to bear. Tell me, those innocent souls, were they born to suffer like this? If it's the law that is causing their suffering, then I shall rewrite the law. And if it's the corrupt nobles, then I shall purge them from their ranks. One day, I'll raise an Elysium that belongs to us on this land, a land that has always belonged to us. I believe in you, Relia. I know you can accomplish your dream. Let's not talk about that now. Even thieves have their code, so I'll leave this behind. That way the governor will know who took his treasure. It's just a pity I won't get to see his reaction myself. That would be a sight to behold. Wait, so the blonde one was Reed Miller, right? Eh? Huh? What? What just happened? We found a treasure hoarder ship under a pile of iron coins, then you took the helm. After that, it felt like a dream, and then somehow we ended up here. Those two, they mentioned someone called Brahi. Either it's a crazy coincidence or they must be from a long, long time ago. At the very least, we know they have a connection to this place. Yeah, and from what they were saying, there was once some treasure buried here. And even though they made off with it, it seems they left something else in its place. It's been so long. Who knows if someone's already dug it up by now. Let's see if we can find it first. Aurelia was his real name. Interesting. He's just a little guy. It can't hurt to look. If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be somewhere around here. Paimon can't believe it's still here. Why didn't the governor come to collect it? Oh. This is what they left here? Isn't this? Paimon doesn't understand. Let's ask Tolfin about it. Oh, Paimon almost forgot. We should tell him what happened with the great treasure too. If you recall, the materials left when you killed the treasure hoarders are those coins, so basically this one is the first one created. Yeah, it makes sense. They look similar. They look really similar. That damn Relia.
They call this a pleasant surprise.
Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. Okay, so now we gotta go talk to Tolfin. Yeah, I'll never forget what the treasure hoarder materials look like because I've had to farm so many of them over the years playing this game that it's like forever embedded in my mind. Oh, we got Void Seed to 100%. I'm sure that there's still stuff I can pick up though. Let's go talk to Tolfin. Oh, let's read the description if there is one on the coin. Thank you. I hope is it higher rarity? I feel like it should be, although it's looking like probably not. Okay. The first iron coin. An aged iron coin engraved with a stylized raven sigil. Legend says it was forged by Reed Miller, founder of the treasure hoarders, and was the very first true iron coin. In a world without borders, in a paradise where no one suffers from hunger or cold, the gold bestowed and governed by the Deus Ari was never meant to serve as the foundation of human cooperation. Humans should be masters of money, not its servants. Even if one cannot claim the heart of gold for themselves, all should be able to wield the wealth that inherently belongs to everyone. But that is the story of a much later time. Whether it was the first iron coin or the ideals sung, interpreted and twisted over the followed centuries, it all began on a winter night beyond the reach of lamplight, when two children slipped out of the academy, hiding from the adults' eyes, and carved a token for playing the thief extraordinaire.
I used to take long walks in
Yeah, it does feel that way, Ninja.
So don't worry about
We're wrapping
me.
up a lot.
I can keep up.
Alright, let's go talk to Tolfin. The guy who knows a little bit too much. Oh, if it isn't En and Paimon, have you two found the great treasure already? If you mean that pile of old iron coins. We left those iron coins exactly where we found them. Well, actually, they're on top now. You tell Tolfin what happened at the treasure site and the strange things that happened after you boarded the ship. For some reason, they left behind some sort of raven insignia. It seems the Earth remembers far more than we could ever imagine. As a storyteller, I can't help but feel humbled by that. After all, human life is fleeting, and oral history is prone to errors. Some stories may even be lost forever, yet the Earth's memory no doubt remains true. I think it could only have been Avrelian who left that raven's insignia. You may be more familiar with another of his names, Reed Miller. Huh? You mean that was the legendary thief, Reed Miller? Paimon would have never guessed by looking at him. From what you described, the things you saw almost certainly happened before the treasure hoarders were even formed. It's said that back then, he liked to play the role of heroic thief with his military academy buddies, stealing from the rich and helping the poor. In fact, that raven insignia was derived from the family crest of his noble-born academy classmate. But that's all in the past, so I shan't bore you with the details. Anyway, seeing as our fates appear to be intertwined, how about you two take this raven insignia as a keepsake? I assume accepting this doesn't automatically make me the treasure hoarder's heir. There's no need to worry. Like I said, the golden age of the treasure hoarders is over. However, there is still one slight problem. My stubborn grandmother seems to have taken a liking to you. If she ever asks you for a friendly sparring match, please don't turn her down. And don't pull your punches either. Whoa, she's so much stronger than a regular old lady. We wouldn't dream of doing anything but pummeling her with everything we've got. Well then, the great treasure buried east of the moon, west of the sun has been claimed by a pair of remarkable adventurers. And this performance, too, has come to its close. Allow me to play you a tune, to express my wish that every step of your journey be filled with mystery, and every path may bring you jubilation. Oh, Tolfin. The bow is actually a goat. Oh, really, Walker? Friendly sparring with a local legend? Sure, sure. What does he say if we talk to him again? About Reed Miller. The name Reed Miller was merely an alias, a mask to hide one's true identity. To the poor, Miller was a figure of admiration, while to the nobles, the very mention of him would draw curses and swearing. But it was never the name of just one person. Even among the earliest treasure hoarders, there were already 3 individuals who went by the name Reed Miller, and that doesn't even include those who later chose to pose as Miller for one reason or another. Why, just last week I had a run-in with 2 petty thieves, both calling themselves Miller, who attempted to steal my harp, but that's a story for another time. Putting the latter-day pretenders aside, I do know a thing or two about the original trio. So which of the 3 are you asking about? I want to read all of them. About the first. The first to use the alias was Aurelian. I've mentioned him to you two before. He was an orphan who was adopted by a rank-and-file military officer named Miknenko. Sorry, we've definitely read that name before as well. After losing both his parents. As a result, he was able to attend the Snezhnayan Royal Military Academy. Interestingly, according to official records, shortly after Aurelian became a non-commissioned officer, he died in the line of duty for unknown reasons. Perhaps this was his way of getting out of the military, although I can't say for sure. Whatever the reason, he surfaced in Nodkar a few years later under the name Reed Miller, gathering the destitute who lived on the fringes of society into a band that became the first treasure hoarders. At that time, they recognized this young man from who knows where as their leader, believing that he would free them from their shackles and build an Elysium where all would stand equal. Unfortunately, even I cannot say what his true motive was, nor can I tell you much about the treasure hoarders about how the treasure hoarders operated at this time. Oh my god, words. Maybe he had a grand dream. Maybe, like my grandmother, he possessed a strong, unshakable faith. Or maybe he harbored some other darker, more personal motive he couldn't share with anyone. Alright, please don't tell my grandmother I said that last part. Anyway, anyhow, all of that happened 5 centuries ago. For most people, the only thing known about the very first treasure hoarder is what eventually became of him, which was death by execution in Snezhnograd. Although he had never been captured by the authorities before, he was convinced by a noble friend to walk away from his organization, leave everything behind, and go to Snezhnograd, supposedly to explain himself to the Belisar or something like that. Unsurprisingly, he was promptly sent to his death without so much as a glimpse of the Tsar. That's why I say thieves and nobles don't belong together. It only ever ends in tragedy. Putting the okay, yes, now we can read the other ones. I did do the bunker quest, yeah. Hi, Tebin! My weekend was good. Reed Miller quest is really good too. How was work? How has it been? You just started, right? Yeah, we'll fight the granny after this. I'm down, Mana. You're welcome in. Alright, about the second Reed Miller. The second Reed Miller was a woman whose real name I do not know. All I know is that she was a traitor to the Frostmoon Scions who struck her name from history altogether. In truth, I have no idea what her connection to Aurelian was, and as for the Frostmoon Scions of 500 years ago, well, it was a pretty creepy place to be, judging from the poems that I read. According to Brahe, the entirety of Ahisi Island was encircled by a golden wall even taller than Mont Isis in Fontaine. So I really have no good explanation for how she could have come to know Aurelian. And now the Frostmoon Scions have transformed into something entirely different. So much so that I even wonder if they're too gullible these days. That's why I told Miss Hidimi just a few days ago that she was real lucky. Had she tried to dupe the Frostmoon Scions of 500 years ago, she'd probably be with Al-Akmar by now. So anyway, after Aurelian was executed, she began donning that silver mask, claiming to be the master thief Reed Miller who had escaped the gallows. She molded the treasure hoarders into a highly disciplined, quasi-military force that almost resembled a religious order. Her mantra was that no one should place their faith in gods or deities, for it was humanity alone that held the power to save its own. Strange as it may sound, the best way to describe the treasure hoarders of that era might simply be an irreligious religious order. Under the name Reed Miller, she gathered a large group of bandits, and together they picked the governor's palace in Nodkrai clean in a single night. All of the countless curios, antiques, mora, and jewels that they made off with, she gave all of that away to the poor of Nashatan. This was the very storm of gold and silver that the cheap novels so fancifully describe. And now, in Nodkrai, the people absolutely revere Miller. But if you ask me, that has nothing to do with Aurelian's dream, the dream that my grandmother believes in so staunchly. For most of the people living on this land, both his dream and Elysium are as distant as the moon. Who knows? Maybe they're just dreaming of something like her. Someone who dropped someone like her. Someone who dropped loot from nowhere right into their laps without them having to lift a finger. Interesting. Currently doing training, all very confusing since I'm just trying to get familiarized with everything, but otherwise it's pretty cool. That's great, Tebin. I'm glad to hear it. I was waiting for my resin to replenish. I fought Granny using solo Rio. How did that go? How was that? Okay, let's do the next. About the third Reed Miller. It's a bit embarrassing for me to say this, but of the 3 Reed Millers, the one I mentioned earlier, Brahe, is the one my grandmother really despises. Much as my grandmother doesn't want to admit it, he's actually our forebear. He was of a station even higher than Soloway the Torchforger. He was the adoptive son of the Fey Lord Trubetskoy, governor of all Nodcry. Some have claimed he was actually the governor's illegitimate son, and because the blood of the Fey ran through his veins, he was more handsome than most people you'd ever meet. Of course, that's probably just an unfounded rumor. I mean, surely neither of you can find any trace of Fey blood in my face, can you? Like Aurelian, he was a student at the military academy, though he enrolled long after Aurelian had graduated. I doubt the two of them ever crossed paths there. After graduating from the academy, Brahe returned to Nodcry where, like every other Snezhnaya noble of the time, he settled into a life of indulgence and decadence. I really like this OST, by the way. It's really good. That is, until the night he caught a glimpse of the second Reed Miller as she looted the governor's palace. Brahe fell in love with the Frostmoon Scion turncoat at first sight. So enamored was he that he even abandoned his life as a noble to join the treasure hoarders. The nobility are at leisure to see the suffering of others as a beautiful romantic fantasy, whereas the truly destitute are relegated to soulless villainy and rogues' roles in every tale. This is why my grandmother despises him so much. In her view, he was the one who tainted Aurelian's dream, the one who turned a name that rightfully belonged to the poor into one from a farcical story of romance. But it's just that he abandoned his life as a noble after his beloved passed and continued to rob the rich to help the poor and aid the people of this land. So no matter what his motives were or how he went about achieving his goals, I don't think it can be said that he tainted Aurelian's name, not when we consider how many people he helped and how much he bettered their lives. It's no exaggeration to say that all of the stories about the Master Thief Reed Miller that can be found in the cheap novels out there... It's no exaggeration to say that of all the stories about the Master Thief Reed Miller that can be found in the cheap novels out there, maybe 1 in 5 is about the traitorous Frostmoon Scion. 3 in 10 tell Brahe's tale, and the remaining half is just pure fiction, fabricated solely to tantalize and reel in the reader. While my grandmother may be a steadfast believer in Reed Miller's dream, just what exactly is this dream? Even Brahe might not have fully understood it back in the day, so how could we claim to now? Having said that, maybe all that doesn't really matter after all, as long as you believe in something. One must believe in something, if only to be able to have the courage to face the morrow. See you! May your journey ahead be smooth and beautiful just like this tune. True. Granny's armored fists hurt much more than Rio's. My grandma's back home. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Tebin. She made beads for dinner, which is surprising since she was barely able to walk last week. Oh my god, that's such an improvement. I'm really, really, really happy to hear that, Tebin. I'm so glad.
Don't underestimate.
Yeah, right, JD? Like, aggressively side-eyeing Flids. Yeah, we found the One Piece. Game over, guys. Game's done. Oh, we can also get this meeting point, too. Let's do that. And then we'll go fight the granny. Finally, another story with Nicole. Because we reached 100.
My oh my. The final product has exceeded all my expectations. If
It's so
anyone
pretty.
actually does stumble in here by mistake, I'm sure they will be truly awe-inspired by this mage's might.
I love the wings. If someone really does end up here by accident, will you guide them to fulfill their wishes?
Well, that all depends on the sort of person they are. Guidance can encourage complacency and entitlement if you're not careful. If someone is eager to rely on their own abilities like you do, then I'll gladly help them.
That's true.
But if
Wait, I
they're
did
the
talk to him
type of
again.
person
Was there
who pins
more?
all their hopes on the mage's power while doing none of the work themselves?
Would you really turn them into a statue?
Yo.
No, nothing like that. But I would guide them out of this place to the nearby Curatorium of Secrets. I'm sure Nefer would know how to deal with them much better than I do.
Yo.
Those who seek to reap without sowing ought to pay the price. Don't you think?
I agree, girl. Love that little hair flip she did. What did the achievement say? Oh, wait. Sorry. Wrong one. Join meeting point construction in the Witch's Guard. Oh, okay. Yeah, nothing really that fancy. Wait, did Tolfin have more to say, even though I talked to him already again? Like, did he have even more? I like that we get the statue for the thing. Teapot. I'm an angel. I can't hurt you, but Nefer can. Shall be welcome in. Or, sorry, Shoaib. I'm definitely saying it wrong. I'm so sorry. Welcome in, though. Good with Tolfin? Okay, okay. Just making sure.
Yep.
Wait, let's look at the artwork. Dude, she's so pretty. I genuinely love Nicole so much. One of my most favorite designs in the game. Love her, love her. I can't wait until she comes out, too. Do I have another statue to construct by any chance? No, I don't think so. We did them all. What does she say if we talk to her again? The same thing!
Mr. Nine has refused to help me write.
I thought
Believe
maybe she
me,
would have
you
different
too.
dialogue, but she doesn't, unfortunately. That's okay. Nicola Coco. Talks about the iron coins and something else. Okay, we can go talk to him again. Double check. Wait, where was he again? Sorry, I think I went the wrong way. I will never forget her. Oh, it was right? No way. Oh, right. Sorry, I actually totally forgot about these two. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. About the iron coins. Iron coins were a form of currency issued by Aurelian. That is the very first Reed Miller. He believed that in a world without divisions, in an Elysium where no one went hungry or suffered from the cold, people should not be relying on wealth bestowed and governed by the gods to help each other. He believed that people should be the masters of wealth, not its slaves. And even if mastering the heart of gold might be an impossible task, everyone should have the right to wield the wealth that belongs to all to begin with. But as you both can see, the iron coins he imbued with meaning quickly became worthless scrap metal after his death, largely due to the very people he had placed his faith in. Oh, and by the way, there's another piece of info that came to me on the wind, though I cannot guarantee its veracity. And since I have no way to verify it, please take it as you will. In Snezhnaya, there's a Fatui harbinger with a rather peculiar obsession. He seeks to create a more perfect economic order in this world. Unfortunately, he is not a collector of iron coins. Otherwise, you might be able to make a whole fortune in Mora by selling these to him. Do you guys think that's Pantalone? About the great treasure. It was the third Reed Miller, that is the one named Brahe, who left behind the legend of the great treasure. As for why he did that, maybe he just wanted to keep future generations of treasure hunters hooked, so that the name Reed Miller would never be forgotten. Simple enough. Yeah, right? I can't wait to actually meet Pantalone in game. Him and the Regrator. Oh my god, why am I forgetting his name, dude? Like his, not title. Pulcinella. Yeah. No, it's okay. The iron coins are the coins that we could get during the events that we did to get the little Sealies in the bottles years ago. Oh my gosh. Yo, I miss those events. I really miss those events. Let's go fight Granny. Does she have any specific mechanics I need to know about before I go to fight her? Or can I pull up with a Z-Buy team with no ults? No, I want Elp. I want Elp so that I can get the thing. Yeah, you're right. Pantalones are greater. I can't remember Pulcinella's thing now. The rooster. Right? Freeze? Okay, thanks. Always tomorrow? Now! I want to get it now. I have heard her voice line about the rooster, yeah. Hey girl, let's fight.
Show me what you've got.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Do your master's bidding! My will embodied! A little amuse-bouche! A burst of flavor!
Ha! Mine to wield.
Ha! Strike a pose!
I'm
Let the
scared,
world
guys.
come alive!
Why am I a freaking... Wait, what the heck? Guys, what? Guys, why did I turn into a thing? Why did I turn into a thing? A cranky. Oh, nice, Tevin. I love Nicole. I freaking love her. Bro, what the fuck? Why would they put that there? Rude? Now I gotta go back. That's fucking evil. Like, can you be serious? And what am I even supposed to do with you, asshole? I can't deal with this right now.
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo in song! By ordinance
I'm so
divine.
mad.
Take your true form!
And now I have
to the
no
freezer.
Escoffier ult because she died.
Power.
Ha! 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 Tcha! Tcha! Ha! Strike a pose! Transfiguration! Do your master's bidding! The pinnacle of excellence! Time to shine!
Annihilate. Mine to wield.
Tcha! Tcha! Ha! Shower me with praise! Tcha! Let the world come alive! By ordinance divine! A dash of frosting! A burst of flavor! Extinguished!
Mine to wield.
Ha! 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 Yeah! Ha!
Okay, I killed her. Yeah, what the fuck is up with this shit, bruh? Like, this is actually devious. I don't know why they put that there, but it pisses me off that they did. Like, what? Like, what? Let's go grab that. Maybe I should do the other local legends, too. So
Add us.
stupid. Okay, we got all three. Okay. We can do the other ones, too. Defeat the head. Defeat it when it falls to the ground. Okay, I don't actually know this thing's mechanics, though. Clear out all the Mandragora spores before they merge. Guys, what's good to bring to this one? Hey, Raven. Welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing well. That's her punching bag. Yo. Fuck that. Okay, and then I haven't fought this one at all. Nefertime? Okay. And how about this one? How about the wolf? Venti team? My Venti is still not built like that.
Allow me to lend you some moonlight.
Wait, Wolf requires Animo. Okay. Venti, Malwika, Durin, Bennett. Oh, Malwika. Okay.
Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients, of course.
Wolf
Kitties
requires
there
Pyro
earns kibble
Swirl.
somehow.
Okay.
Wouldn't you agree?
That's valid, honestly, Naruto. Wolf is for Varka. Actually, as long as you do Pyro Swirl, you're good. Use a Flynn's team. I would prefer to use Flynn's over Nefer, personally. Personally.
There are still some.
Should I try it? I don't want to kill it, though, without getting the things. Also, don't remember where it is. Hold on.
Add Ash.
Okay. What do you guys think? Should I do Flynn's team or Nefer team? Think the Mandragora as Dendro resistance, you want to use Mob Weeka team and Kazuha to group? Can I not use Flynn's? I thought that the Pyro Swirl was for the wolf. Yeah, that is fitting, JD. True. Okay. The bar on the Mandragora depletes faster when Pyro is applied. Okay. So that one's also Pyro. Alright. Then I guess we can use a Mob Weeka team. But I guess like Mob Weeka Kazuha then? Like you were saying, Frankenstein? I could use Venti also. And it just wouldn't be an on-field Venti moment, you know? Okay, wait. So, Mawika.
Ready to ride.
We could use Kazuha or Venti, either one. Okay. What do you guys think? Venti or Kazuha? If I use Venti, I'll use Durin and Bennett, like how you did, Raven. If I use Kazuha, I don't know what I'll do. Something else. I guess. You can try Venti Durin, though.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I?
No.
I'll be right behind you.
Yeah, for the Hexerai. Would be nice. And then Bennett.
I won't hold you back. Much.
Let's try it. If I don't get it, it's okay. I've already fought it once and didn't get it.
Time for takeoff. I wouldn't
Stay back!
Wouldn't glide any faster.
Story has
Should I have
only
saved that for when I'm actually supposed to
Everybody
group?
stand! Incinerate!
Let's play.
Stay back!
Oh, I see.
Think you can get away?
I'm going in!
A turning point in...
Wrath from the skies!
Who am I fighting? Oh.
Incinerate! Full throttle!
Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff.
I already messed up
Everybody stand!
multiple times.
A turning point in...
Yeah. Light it up!
Here we go.
Venti, get your ult back, please. I messed up. Venti, please.
Going in!
Yahoo!
Guys, I want to restart. Let me stop using my burst when I don't need to burst. Venti, Farzan, Durin, and Bennett. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't have my Venti's normal attacks leveled, though. Like, I haven't actually fixed him. I threw big time. If you're not sure, use both Venti and Kazuha. No, that's cool. We should be okay with this as long as I don't troll again. you know? A much more appropriate name. Hello. Make sure not to kill him in the end. Wait for him to jump like a crazy ball and kill him after he's done bouncing. Okay, I'll try my best. No, it's not Venti's fault. It's mine. It's not Venti's fault. It's mine. Okay, let me try not to troll this time for real.
Yeah.
Rise with the...
The
story has only just begun!
Huh? Everybody stand!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Burn it down!
What the fuck?
Leave it to me!
The sound effects on that were really cool.
Turning point?
Think you can get away? Let's light it up! Teamwork is strict!
Light of the blazing sun!
Here we go!
No.
Turning point in...
Huh? Everybody stand!
Yeah. Rise with the sun!
Brace yourselves!
Leave it to me!
Okay.
Time for takeoff!
Turning point in...
Yeah!
Wrath from the skies!
Is he gonna jump? When's he gonna jump? Jump! He's not jumping.
Here we go!
Leave it to me!
Jump! Oh no, please don't kill him, Abuika. Please don't kill him. Abuika, please don't kill him. I'm fine, just kill? Are you sure? Whoa! Can I kill it? Can I kill it? Be serious, can I kill it? I can? Okay, I'm gonna kill it.
Adventure time! Teamwork is
Turning point in...
I didn't want to mess it up. And then have to wait until tomorrow. But did I do it? Did I get all three? Or did I troll by waiting for so long? Okay, no, we're good. I was just scared. I was being cautious, okay? I was being cautious. And welcome in. How we doing? Hello. Hello, hello. Okay, that one's done. I have to go get the wolf. Should I wait to get Varka, though? Should I wait to do that one with Varka? I kind of want to.
Add Ash.
I like when he's taking a little nappy nap. Oh, cool. We got the better one now. Okay, I actually think I will wait for Varka to do this one. Until I have Varka on the team. Where's my avatar frame? They should add more of these. These are really nice. Okay. Nice. Okay, I think that's what I'll do, you guys. I think tomorrow, after we get Varka, we'll go fight the local legend that's, like, good for him. And we'll get all those done. I think that's the plan. Okay? Was there anything else I was planning to do today? Did I get it all done? I think I did. I still have to finish my exploration here. And I think do a couple other, like, smaller world quests. Like, I think... Or, I don't even know if it's a world quest. But I know that there's, like, a quest over here that I have to do. And just, yeah, some exploration stuff. Yeah, like, that would be so hype, JD. I think that's what we do. I think that's what we do. I think that's a good idea. All right, guys. I'm going to end here. All right. Gonna go eat some dinner. But we'll be back here tomorrow. I have to get Varka another time. I have 0 gems, so I need to save for Nicole or Alice. Valid. That's valid. Yeah, I'm so excited for tomorrow, too, Tevin. Okay, so, a couple things. Tonight is the trailer for Varka. Yeah, it'll be at 11 actually instead of 12. It'll be at 11. So in actually a couple of hours, Varka's trailer should be out. I will be posting my reaction to that on YouTube. And then tomorrow is Varka release day. Okay, I will be live for that too on both Twitch and YouTube. Again, if any of you guys want me to do polls, like viewer polls for Varka, I did post the form in Discord in the announcement channel. So yeah, probably not. No barking. Drea dinner, thank you. Sorry, Wen. Yeah, no, I started a bit early today. Tomorrow's stream will be like later because I'll probably start stream like not long before the patch drops. I think the patch should drop at what, like 10 o'clock or something my time. I'll probably go live around like 9 o'clock my time. For reference, right now it's 8:38. So I'll probably go live around 9 o'clock tomorrow. So I'll be a bit later. I'll be a little bit later tomorrow. So that we can do Varka stuff. Pull for Varka, build Varka, all that good stuff. How many fragile resin do I have? I'm going to need to use... I don't have a lot. I only have 6 plus 2 of the transient resin. I'm going to need to use these to farm his boss. Badly. Oh, shoot. I can turn in a bunch of oculi, too. I almost forgot about that. But yeah, so it's Varka Day tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm really excited for this trailer too. But yeah, all right, guys. Thank you for stream. I appreciate you all. Thank you for joining me to do the Reed Miller quests and stuff. Thank you, Tabin. I appreciate you. Thank you all. I appreciate you all very, very much. Have a good rest of your night or day. Don't forget to join the Discord, follow YouTube, follow Twitch, all that good stuff. I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Bye. Bye, Sandez. Thanks. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. We, the treasure hoarder, salute you. Thank you, fellow treasure hoarder. All right. Bye, guys. Good night. Good night. Thank you for stream. See you later. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you, Corin. Thank you, everybody. Pablo, Ninja, Sandez, Tebin, Wen. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Okay, bye. Ray, bye. Jeno, bye. See you guys. Bye, guys. Bye. Thank you. Bye, Nauta. Bye, Tribe. Bye, Bijou. Bye, guys.